Well, hello. Thank you for showing up. Man, this is going to be a fun one. We got some brand new reptiles, some dream reptiles that were on the dream reptile list that we're going to be showing off to you. So this is going to be a fun one. I don't know why I've got two of me here, but that's fine. So happy Saturday to you, and I hope you're enjoying the last 2 hours of daylight if you live in a place like this where it gets dark in 2 hours. Until tomorrow when it would get dark in 1 hour. Happy daylight savings time. And if there's any questions you want to ask, we'll go through Q&A as well, as always. But first, a big thank you is in order, a giant thank you, because we are about to hit 50,000 subscribers, which is unbelievable to me. Like my very first year, I was hoping to get 600 subscribers, and I ended with 7,000. And then now, before the end of the year, like anyway, so sometime next week or the week after next, we're probably going to hit 50,000, which is crazy to me because that's halfway to a big milestone, which is 100,000. And the quicker we can get there, the more these videos will take off. And there are some big changes, which we're not going to announce now, but there are some big changes to production quality and how many videos per week and things like that. So yeah, if you want to see more stuff, hit subscribe if you haven't already. It costs you nothing. Share to your friends. The bigger this channel gets, the more I'm going to pour into it because the more money and time I'll have. So oh yeah, revealing reptiles. And one last thing before we get to one, because I'm not going to make you wait. We're going to reveal one of them. There's three really, but two are the same species. So we'll reveal those. But throw in the description, or not the description, the comment section, the feed thing here, what you think it is as I show you this one thing, because I do have a PO box now. There's a link in the description to it. So if you ever want to send something, a letter, pickles, whatever, I would like to say thank you to one of the Patreon members who bought me this, or actually, sorry, it was Diamond, who purchased this amazing mug for me. But on behalf of Diamond, it was sent from a Patreon supporter. But you don't have to be a Patreon supporter. You can just send me stuff if you want. I realize now that like it was so out of focus, you can't even read it. But anyway, there's a picture of it that I'll post after this on Instagram. All right. Anyone guess? Everyone's guessing a Tegu. I wish. Tegus are something that, one of you guys got it. Tegus are something that I would definitely love to get in the future. It's just that right now it's, it's really expensive to set one up. It would probably cost me about $3,000, animal, lighting fixtures, enclosure, everything that I would need. So it's coming soon, but not a Burmese, or not a Tegu right now. Sorry, I just saw someone else write Burmese there. So, yeah. And, and one last thing before we just get right to showing you what the animal is. There is a new affiliate link, which is pinned to the top, and if one of the mods can just throw it down there again. Grub Terra is this amazing company that I never knew existed before. I never knew that what they sold existed before, which is black fly larva, black soldier fly larva. Absolutely amazing feeder. Just the properties of what it has to offer for your animals is unbelievable. So there's a link in the description right here that you can click on, and if you use the code WWR at checkout, then you get 10% off of your order. So thank you, Reptile, for reaching out. Amazing. And as always, if you're looking for awesome enclosures, cages, custom enclosures, a link in the description below. Okay, this is not an advertisement. Are we ready for the first animal? Which, thank you very much, Sage, for throwing that in there. So here, one more thing here from my cup, and I can see him right there, or her, actually. All right, last chance to put your guess in. I'll give you one last hint. It's small enough that it fits in this thing here, but it's not going to be that small for very long. So, all right. Last chance to guess. This is a Burmese Python. This is an albino Burmese Python, where she's very cold and she is kind of in shed, so we won't keep her out for too long, but this is a albino Burmese Python. I wish it would focus on her because she is very beautiful. And a very cool story. I'll just like, as I have her in my hand here, that I'll explain how I got her. So I get a lot of reptiles off of Kijiji, which is like the Canadian version of Craigslist, more or less. And this girl here was no different. We got her off of not Craigslist, but Kijiji as well. And oh, you can come here. It's under the keyboard. And it was really cool because I went to go get this animal, and obviously the person that you go buy the animal from has no idea who you are. So it was kind of cool because he knew the channel. He watched the channel. He knew who she was, and he was like kind of giving me grief about what I talk about Savannah monitors, because I'm not a big fan of Savannah monitors, but he was like trying to convince me that Savannah monitors aren't so bad. So yeah, this is our Burmese Python, whose name is Thunder. So, and there will be pictures on Instagram, which I'll post like right after this. It was just kind of like a Patreon only thing. Patreons know about this animal for like 2 weeks. So if you want, it's like literally $1. For $1, you can know about Burmese pythons. So I'll throw her back because she's like super cool, and I have a heat mat for her there. And then we'll get to the second one. So come here, Thunder. So that means that there will be Burmese Python content on the channel. Just let me know like what you want to see. Do you want to see a care guide, or do you want to see like the setup, how we do that? Just let me know what you want to see about the Burmese Python in the thing here, and also the comment section, and then you can bug me on Instagram and stuff too. I'll throw her back on her heat pad, and I'll be back like in 2 seconds. That was not necessary to do the segue. And the other one's making like way too much noise. The other one's a lot bigger, so we'll get to that one in like, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes here. Don't spam. Oh, are we spamming here? You know it's a cherry head, do you? Not. Has anyone watched the new Borat movie? That was pretty awesome. Okay, so yeah, stop spamming. There's a moderator for that, though. Care guide. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we'll do a care guide, but I want to have the animal for a while, and I'm sure you guys have noticed that when I get new animals, I don't do care guides right away, because I like to offer... I mean, anybody can read a care guide, which someone who actually knows what they're doing has written, and then present it into an entertaining way, which is kind of what I do on this channel, or that's the goal of what I do on the channel. But what I'd like to do is add a little bit of, this is how I do things, this is what I've had success doing. So it'll be a little bit before I do a full care guide. But seeing that there's only 160 of you watching, and the channel's like almost 50,000 subscribers now, most people still don't know I have a Burmese Python. So maybe I can make a like first thoughts video, whatever you guys want. Just let me know and I'll make it. Literally the only point of making videos is so that you guys like to watch them. So let me know and I'll definitely do that. Hey, what's up? You should not, in my opinion, person with the, I don't know what it means. I got a mild echo. Yeah, I know. We actually, the Discord, which there's a link to below, they helped me fix it. Like, it was much worse. So I'm going to make it better for next time. I definitely for sure need like a tech guy, like a legitimate tech guy, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. But yeah, it is a mild echo. I know it's not great. Yeah, it'll be better next time. Enclosure setup. So what I'm going to do for now, because she is in an enclosure where she's in like a quarantine area. Obviously, when you get brand new reptiles, you got to quarantine them. So she's in a quarantine area now, but I'm probably just going to put her into a rack for a little bit, just so that she can become, I don't know, secure. And then of course, as time goes on, I'll put her in a big display enclosure. The whole point of having a beautiful animal like that is to be handled and be displayed. And then hopefully when we can start doing educational shows, when the world opens up again, that would be a perfect animal for that. So that animal there is 4 months old. She's about 2.5 feet long. And you guys know how big Burmese pythons can get. So I don't know. I'm very excited about that. I keep hitting this thing. It probably sounds awful in your headphones. Yeah, there's no reverb button to turn down. So I tried to turn down the compressor, but I couldn't make it work. Top 5 Bohemian reptiles. That's cool. I didn't do any more like continents or countries, just simply because the Australia video just didn't perform well. Like, nobody cared. Nobody wanted to watch it. And of all the ones that are going to be watched, it's going to be that one, because in Australia, you can only get Australian reptiles, and Australian reptiles are cool. So like, that is the coolest one, and it didn't go well. So maybe in a while, when we have a higher subscriber count and people will watch it, I'll make like North America colubrids and stuff like that. Hey Neptune, what's up? Hey, Neptune has a wicked channel. If you like chameleons, that's the one for sure. Yeah, but I'm excited to watch her grow up on the channel too. Oh, and as always, can I share the link? Anyway, Rainforest Conservancy Alliance, we're donating to charity again. For any super chats that you want to send, we will donate 10% as always. If you're new to the channel, any money that you donate, 10% goes to charity because the rainforest is pretty important. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think that's it. Should we do the other one, or should we like kind of tease it a bit because there's 180 of you here, and I'd like to have a couple of you stay past however long we've been doing this, which is like what, 10 minutes? Any tips for starting a YouTube channel? Yeah, I'll do this real quick because this is like very few people have the gumption to start a channel. Basically, just start. I always recommend this, and this is like the same thing with anything you want to do. If you want to do something, just decide that you're going to do it and start it. So make your channel, make your social media, set it all up. Post like 3 or 4 videos first. Don't post just one and launch your channel because then people will watch one and there's nowhere to go. So yeah, post a bunch of videos and then start marketing your channel. Be good quality audio, unlike this, but in the video, good quality audio, good quality lighting. You can use a phone. There's no problem using a phone as long as you have an external mic. Record the videos and put them out consistently on time. If your channel is every Monday and Thursday, do not screw it up. Always post, never miss. And then YouTube algorithm will like you. And then, I don't know, 10 months, 12 months in, you'll get monetized and then you're off to the races. That is my advice to you. And if you want to know more, we can talk on Instagram. I like helping people do this stuff because I love doing this. Did you get any new animals? Yes, I got 2 new animals. One of them we just showed, which is the Burmese Python Thunder, which will be on the Instagram. Instagram, just Wickens Wicked Reptiles on Instagram. Follow me there. I want to start posting more there and like doing Instagram lives, just like quickly, like not like this, just kind of a quick, hey, this is what I'm doing, but I don't have a very big audience there. So Wickens Wicked Reptiles on Instagram. Follow me there if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to show an animal in a second. It's a bigger animal than the Burm which we just showed. But it's a full-grown animal, and she's got quite a story to her. So, nice guy. Give hints. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's dumb looking, like cute in a cute way. It's like it's just very derpy. It was on the derpy list, if that helps. Green tree python. It's a Amazon tree boa is what it is. My kid is jumping up and down trick-or-treating. Yeah, well, you're not trick-or-treating yet. It's only 4 o'clock, unless maybe you're on the East Coast of like Canada or somewhere else, and maybe in Europe. I don't know what time it is there. But yeah, trick-or-treating is going to start around 6 o'clock here. It's 4:12 right now. So yes, it does have legs. So I didn't want to start this too late because I didn't want to do this and then the dogs are barking because there's kids trick-or-treating. And I actually didn't get any candy for kids. I was going to do that earlier. Man, so no candy if you come to my house. Sorry. No candy for you. Then it's a tortoise or a big frog. A big old frog. Well, it is a reptile, so it might be a tortoise. I don't know. 8:12 here. Where's that? Where's it 4 hours ahead? Anyway, I'm supposed to get a leopard gecko, but my friend backed out. That's a bummer. That does suck. Another skink. Nope, not another skink. Hey, but the other skink, the northern skink that I showed a few weeks ago, or I guess a month ago or so, is out of quarantine now. Yeah, so it was like 2 months. And yeah, he's doing very well. He's very hissy. He's not as nice as Irwin. Irwin's a much nicer skink, but I do like having a northern, and I'm going to try to tame him out because that'd be cool to like bring to a reptile education show. And like, this is what they look like from Indonesia, and this is what they look like from Australia. It's just like a good teachable moment. It's a 4 hours ahead. Oh, the UK. Oh, I thought it was 6 hours ahead for some reason. Yeah, man, a lot of trick-or-treating is just kind of canceled. So I guess this year it doesn't make me a bad person. I can just like, I'm afraid of COVID, so no. Yeah, maybe I'll put a sign on the door. Be safe. Hey, thanks, big fan from the UK, Petcraft Life. Yeah. If I show it now, will you guys stick around and like chat for a while? Who gave the 2 thumbs down? All right, I think I'll do that. Hello from Netherlands. Are you really tall? You're in Brampton. That's cool. You're only an hour and a half away. This is actually Diet Pepsi, but every time I look at it, I think it's coffee. And it's really gross because I expect coffee and it's not that. Yeah, the mic is not great, but we're going to fix it for next time. If you guys want to hang out for a bit, we'll do this for like, I don't know, a little bit. If you trick or treat during this pandemic, you're such a loser. Okay. You're here until complete. Well, I appreciate that. We'll keep going for a little bit. And how about this? How about in 4 minutes, we'll show the next reptile. So you got some chances to guess. Oh, yeah, the big thing, giveaway. That's right. So I don't have like an actual idea of what I want to do. I want to hear from you guys because I do a giveaway at like every big milestone. At 10,000 I did one, at 25,000 I did one, and I give like shirts away and stuff. If you haven't already, man, these shirts are awesome. Like this one just came in. I had a black one, but this is like just from a different make, which is now up on the Teespring, which you can see right below. There's a link below. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I think what I'm going to do for the entire week, once I hit 50,000, is everybody will get big discounts. Patreon, of course, gets the bigger discounts. And we'll do like a giveaway of some shirts and stuff. And then we're going to do a Patreon only giveaway as well. So the cool thing is if you're just a viewer, thank you very much. The views, like, honestly, that's all I can hope for. If anyone takes the time to watch these videos, you're the best. I appreciate it. So what we're going to do for 50K, which is going to be probably the week after next, hopefully, is we're going to give away a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, some masks, stuff like that. I'll post about it later. But then if you're a Patreon supporter for as little as $1 and you've been a Patreon supporter for, if you're a Patreon supporter, we're going to do a giveaway just for Patreon supporters too. So if you're a Patreon supporter, chances are, I think there's like 98 people on there, 1 in 98, and I'll probably do a few, so like 2 in 98. And if you're here, it's like 2 in 50,000 or however many people want to enter. So I'll post about that later. If you have any ideas of what you want to see or what you would like to get. And also we have some new designs because someone sent me like the coolest design ever for a shirt, and I just haven't put it up yet. I'm saving it for 50K, and that'll go up at a reduced rate where I make no money. I just want you guys to be able to have them. Like, it just covers like shipping and the cost of the shirt, and I'm just boring everybody. So how about we get to that reptile? Leachiana. It's not a Leachiana or a knobtail. Those are cool. The knobtail gecko I should have put in the Australian list. I didn't, but I should have. You and Snake... Oh, Discovery. You don't have to cover it. She has an awesome channel. Or why I stay on YouTube. Well, hey, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I know that these streams are kind of like, but I do my best to make sure that the quality of the videos has been going up. And not this stream, but maybe next month we'll reveal how the videos are going to get much better, and there's going to be different styles and just different types of videos. So again, hit subscribe if you haven't already. It costs you nothing, and man, it helps me like tremendously. It's not a sandboa either. I said it's bigger than the berm, so it can't be a sandboa. Sandboas, when they're full grown, aren't as big as that beautiful berm. I keep checking to make sure she's still in the enclosure. I put something heavy on it, but berms are really strong. Really strong. Plug her on the channel. Didn't want to plug her. I know it's okay. You can. It's fine. She's awesome. I have no problem like giving like a little shout out to other, like, and not like she needs it. Her channel is like what, over 2 million subscribers, and I'm at 50,000, which is actually pretty awesome. No complaints here. I love doing this. This is awesome. And to have 50,000 subscribers is like mind-blowing to me. It just doesn't even seem real. Can you show the animal? I really, really want to know what it is, and I'm exploding. We're going to show it in 2 minutes. So 2 minutes have passed. We're going to show it in 2 minutes. I'm just trying to keep people here so like we can have a good time, you know, and maybe someone will donate money to charity. I don't know, whatever. I guess at the end of the day, the entire idea is I'd like it to make it fun and interactive when I get new reptiles. And I guess I can post the picture of the enclosure that I'm going to make for the new reptile as well, because I posted that on Patreon, and people are like having a fun time guessing what it is. Giveaway starts at 50K. Yeah, so we're gonna do a giveaway at 50K. If any of you, if you want to give away, did someone just say give away an animal? I'm not doing that. Aldabra tortoise. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. The Littlefoot sweatshirt is so comfy. Hey, thank you for buying one. Honestly, I couldn't be happier with these. It's like the perfect type of material too. Like, it doesn't feel like you're dying of like heat exhaustion under hot lights, but also it's not like it's 68 degrees in the house, and I'm very comfortable right now. It's awesome. I wish it was a Tegu. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Building the enclosure. I am going to do a video on building the enclosure. I have a really cool one for the reptile I'm about to show. And Professor Herp, I told Professor Herp earlier, if you haven't subscribed to that guy's channel, if you like Tegu stuff and Aki stuff, man, that guy has a wicked channel, Professor Herp. And he's like, of all the YouTubers have ever helped me, Professor Herp has helped this channel more than anybody else. He kind of showed me how to promote it at the beginning. This is like when I had 200 or 300 subscribers. So Professor Herp, he's one heck of a guy, and his channel's awesome. And I will get a tegu eventually, but it's not today. Have you ever bred dubia roaches? No, because dubia roaches are illegal in Canada. Seriously. So instead, for enrichment, what I'm doing is doing the grub terra thing, giving the black soldier fly larva. I screw it up every time I try to say it. There's a link in the description below. 10% off if you use code WWR. I stand by this company. Their product is amazing, and it's for the price and also the way that they feed their reptiles. They're basically using compost to feed the reptiles, or not the reptiles. So silly. The larvae. The larva. They're actually using something that would be thrown out otherwise. So what they're doing is good for the environment, and it's good for your reptiles. So MJ Spud 97, thank you very much for the £2, my friend. Been a subscriber since 49,000 subscribers ago. Well, hey, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And 10% of your money goes to charity. So that's awesome. Let's save the rainforest together by donating money to Wiccan's Wicked Reptiles. Minutes are up. Oh, yes, they are. Good call. Here, let me... My floor is really slippery, so it's like, I'm trying to... Here, are you ready? Just one more guess. You got like one more second to guess. Come here. Now, this one is... I like these type of reptiles because they're very cool. This was on my dream reptile list. And it is very unlikely to hurt you. The most likely thing it is to do to you is to pee and poop on you, which it already did the day I brought him home. Her home. It's actually her. All right, ready? Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. It's Darth Maul. This is my redfoot. Actually, it's not a redfoot. It's a cherry head, which is kind of like a redfoot. He's pushing on my hand, so I'm just trying to get him in focus. What if I just do it like this? Yeah, how about that? There you go. And this is my favorite species of tortoise. And if you're wondering what's going on, like right here, so I got him. He's had two previous owners, or she. I keep calling him a he. She has had two previous owners, and the one owner that I just got him from, they had a dog who actually attacked. Let me back in focus here. Who actually attacked this tortoise, and this tortoise came with another one. So I've got two of these. The other one's a little bit smaller, but they're both females. And a dog actually attacked this tortoise, so he's got some really gnarly scarring here on the shell. But the good news is he's completely healed now. There was a bunch of vet treatment involved, and I'm going to make a video about it because the old owner is a friend of my girlfriend's, actually, which is how this transaction happened. So they did a really great job taking care of him. Accidents do happen, and this tortoise is in really great health now. So in terms of a name, man, their feet feel so funny. So funny. In terms of a name, I haven't really decided yet. I was going to go with Matilda and Geronimo. I just think those are really cool names. But also I like Pokemon names, and I'm thinking like, I don't know, like a Squirtle or a Bulbasaur. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, and I would love to keep holding them, but this is probably really stressful. So I can bring them out again. Like maybe I'll bring them out for like round 2 in a second. Here, let me put them back on the heat mat here. Ew. So right now, they're actually living in a recycled bathtub. That's what they used for the cherry heads. That's what they use for the cherry heads. But I bought a big stock tank, literally. So last week, my car was about to die, so I got a truck. I drive a pickup truck now, and I literally drove it from the dealership to the Tractor Supply store and got a enclosure for him. So they're in a bathtub now, which actually works. It's just really heavy and awkward, and I just want to make it better. So I bought a big, huge stock tank for them to live inside for the winter. And then for the summer, they're going to go outside in my backyard because I've got some space. And I'm going to make a video on how to keep reptiles outside. I've made a couple already, but those were back in the day when I don't know, the videos weren't as good quality. So we're going to make a really good one, and we're going to have the tortoises outside for the summer. And again, I want to hear from you guys. What kind of videos do you want me to make about the cherry head tortoises? A first impressions, care guide eventually, of course. What other things do you want to see making the enclosure? I don't know. Whatever it is that you think that you want to see, let me know. And did the chat actually stop? Like, do you guys stop talking right now? Oh, it's just like, I don't know why it stopped like that. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, it still works. So whatever type of videos you guys want to see, let me know, and I will definitely make them. There's no way the chat just stopped like that. Sorry, I guess I just gotta reload it here. All right, there we go. Perfect. Ibrahim stops. Oh, I thought that was going to be like a name. Ibrahim's a sweet name. Would you recommend ball pythons for beginners? Yes. And a lot of people will say no, but here's why I think that ball pythons actually do work really well for beginners. Because as long as you're okay with maybe throwing a rat out because it's not going to eat it, it'd actually be a... Oh, did I miss like some super chats and stuff too? Oh, I'm sorry. Michael Connolly. Keep up the great videos. Thank you, sir. And I know you're a Patreon. You're the best. I appreciate it very much. I'm going to get back to the ball python thing in a second. Name him Torkoal? What does that mean? What does Torkoal mean? Anyway, Brendan, thank you very much for the $2, my friend. Michael, thank you for the $5. 10% of that goes right to charity. And I'll just finish that thought real quick because you did take the time to write that down. And yes, anyone who's donating money to charity, like, you guys are awesome. The reason that I think they're good is because as long as you're okay with them not eating all the time, they're placid, they're big enough that they're impressive, but they're not scary. A child can hold it. It's basically the best all-around reptile, and it's something to make you feel comfortable, because if you buy a snake, like a king snake, right off the bat, and then you get bit by it on your 3rd week because it thinks you're food, you might be turned off to reptiles. But with ball pythons, it's very unlikely to happen. So I do think that they are great for new keepers. Yes. Torkoal is a fire-type Pokemon. Okay. All right. Anyone who's been here for a while knows the rant that's about to happen right now. All right. Are you ready? There are 151 Pokemon. Okay? There's 151. There's not Torkoals. There's not all these other ones. There's 151. They go up to Mewtwo, and then there's Mew. There's 151 Pokemon. That is all. My heartbeat just got elevated there, and blood pressure. Torkoal is a fire-type Pokemon, truly like a cherry head. See, maybe I should open my... you know what it is? I think it's just because I'm, like, old, and I just hate the fact that I'm getting old, so I can't, like, accept the new generations. I stopped playing Pokemon Go 4 years ago because they, like, had all the new generation, and I just wasn't into it, so maybe I should, like, look into it. Charizard. How about that? Charizard was, like, a turtleish thing, right? No, not at all? Okay. Gen 1ers. I'm almost 30. I'm almost 30, so yeah, I guess I'm showing my age there. Have fun with the pooping on you. Yes, I know. I've only had these tortoises for like 2 weeks, and they both have pooped on me so far. It's crazy. Can I hold the snake? Go for it. 100%. What brand cages do you use? I am typing so large to get your attention. So I'm a Cages affiliate. I use Cages. These are the best enclosures that you could possibly make, you could possibly buy, period. There's a link in the description below. And if you use the link and use code WWR at checkout, you get free door handles. Yeah, sure, they I get a little kickback if you buy one, but I'll be perfectly honest with you. These are the best enclosures you can buy, the best quality. They ship to you super quick. If you live in the States, it's free shipping. Cages all the way, the best. Professor Herb, thank you very much. I'm poor right now, but he's my money for dinner. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it, John. John, thanks for the $5, man. You have like a child you could feed, but instead you choose to send money to me. That's how you support YouTubers. That's right. Forget your child or your school payments. Send money to YouTubers. No, I'm just joking. Thanks, John. I appreciate it, dude. Burm care. Yeah, we're going to do Burmese Python care. I freaking love Burmese Pythons. It's one of the ones at the top of my list that I've always wanted to have, and now that I finally have one, it's like almost mind-blowing to me that I have one. I'm so happy to have one. Cherry heads. Yeah. Please, I'm like, get behind. Can you do a top 5 breedable reptiles? So no, here's why though. It's a good idea, and it's not that it's a bad idea, but here is why. Here, as I take a sip from my cup that a subscriber sent me to the PO box, which is listed below. There's a dog fur in there. Whatever. Here's why I don't want to do it. I don't want to do most breedable reptiles video because it kind of promotes the idea that breeding reptiles is easy, or these are the ones you should get, because the easiest ones to get are the ones that the markets are already saturated. So we don't need any more leopard gecko breeders. If you're going to do it for the right reasons, that's different. But if you're going to do it because it's easy, you shouldn't do it at all. Here's what you should do. If you want to be a breeder, pick something that you love, that you actually for real love. That was just my phone. I thought it was a snake. And if you love this animal and there's a market for it and you feel like you want to breed it, then that's what you should do. But you shouldn't breed something just because it's easy. So I don't want to make that video just because I think it sends the wrong message. But yeah, anyway. Only breed things that you love and you can actually, there's actually a need for out there. Ashley Brookshire, $5. Thank you very much. Watching the live while getting my daughter painted up for Halloween. She's obsessed with all these things reptiles at only 5. When I was a kid, I loved reptiles too. Steve Irwin was like the guy. And I've always, when I was a kid, if you asked me what I wanted to be, I would have told you 2 things. I want to be a stand-up comedian and I want to be a reptile educator. And I am both of those things. I'm literally like, you know when you're a kid and you think like, people never grow up to what they want to be? I am literally both things I want to be. I'm the luckiest person on the planet. So anyway, thank you very much, Ashley Brookshire. I hope that you and your daughter have an awesome time trick-or-treating, and thank you for stopping by to watch. And the $5, 10% of that goes directly to charity, and 30% of it goes to YouTube, because that's what happens. They take my money. Did everything freeze or just this mouse? So I have this awesome mouse, kind of, but it, like that's rechargeable. But the thing is, when it's recharged, like you have to plug it in. You can't just switch the baton. Anyway, someone said something I wanted to say. The Reptile Verse, man, Patreon. You guys are awesome. You pay every month, and then you also pay on the streams. Excuse me. I need a song to sing while killing mites. Another one, Bites the Dust. That's a good one. And also, Queen is probably the best, not my favorite band of all time, but probably the best and most complete band of all time. Freddie Mercury would definitely concur. So thank you very much for the $5, my friend. Definitely 10% of that is going to charity as well. And also, you have a reptile channel, don't you? Anyway, tell a joke, prove you are a comedian. I don't think I need to tell a joke right now, but if you want, we did a... I just want to say thank you also for anyone who watched. We did this online roast battle 2 Fridays ago, which I won. I won the roast battle. I was very happy with it, and a lot of you guys showed up and helped and voted for me. So thank you guys very much. We're doing a second one where I get to defend my title. So yeah, very cool. Anyway, so if you want to know, there's videos. Literally, if you type in my name on YouTube, it's not family friendly, but you can find comedy. You can find videos of me doing comedy. Not family friendly. I've warned you. All right. Please do care guides. I definitely will do care guides. Have you ever considered getting a fire-bellied toad? Not really. It's just my collection is pretty big right now. So anything I'm going to get, it's going to be like tegus, like things like that. Things that I actually really, really want. And fire-bellied toads are cool, but I don't know. It just, they're not cool enough for me to need to have them. So I don't need to have them, but I think they're very cool. I just don't, personally, not on my top thing. Please do a best reptiles for a 30-gallon tank. I'm probably going to go right to 40 because 30s are so uncommon. I don't think I've ever seen like a 30-gallon tank for sale. So I'm probably going to jump to 40, but they're going to be very similar, what you can keep in each one. Opinions on imported ball pythons. I did a whole video about that in like April or May. I forget what it's called, but that was like one of the most silly videos I ever did. Not silly, but like I had this attitude. I don't know, kind of bratty in that one, but I did a whole video about my opinion on that. Definitely rigged. I don't know what that means. I keep hitting this thing. You responded to me on Instagram. You don't know how much that meant to me. Well, hey, thank you very much for sending me messages on Instagram. If you haven't already, Wickens Wicked Reptiles on Instagram, and I do reply to basically everything. If you hop into my DMs and like no hello, no nothing, what morph is this? Like I don't know. I'm not identifying your morphs and stuff. But other than that, if it's not like something you could look up, but you just choose not to, I don't reply to those things, but otherwise I try to reply to everybody. And anyway, thank you for messaging me. So my pleasure emailing you back or messaging you back. You get big, remember us when you get I will. I still reply to almost all the comments, as many comments as I can. Every morning, the first thing I do is I get a coffee going and I get on here and reply to comments. It means the world to me that you guys watch, and no matter how big the channel gets, it'll always be that way. At the end of the day, I'm very aware that there's no point there, like without you guys, there is no channel. So yeah, you guys mean the world to me. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. When will the available animal section be open on your website? When I have some available animals. The nice thing is, like I said, there's going to be some changes soon where I'll have a little bit more time to invest into the website. And I'm going to be breeding ball pythons, hognose snakes this year, and leopard geckos too. So there will be some available, but probably not until like March. Do tarantula video. No thanks. I'm arachnophobic. I do sell merch, and there's a link in the description below You can get stuff like this. Great prices. I barely make any money. I just want you guys to have something if you want to have something. So there's a link in the description below, teespring.com/WickedWayReptiles or something like that. Anyway, down there. Timmy's or Starbucks? Timmy's? Duh, I'm Canadian. Starbucks makes better coffee, but Timmy's because I'm Canadian. I have hognose snakes too. Very cool. I'm having many subscribers, but I'm trying to grow. I love hognose snakes. Me too. Did I just read the same thing over and over again? Why do you watch this channel? It's cool. Like, I rarely see YouTubers respond to almost every comment. Yeah, because it takes a lot of time. I spend like an hour a day responding to comments. So, but I mean, it's worth it because you guys obviously enjoy it, and the entire idea of this channel is so that you guys enjoy watching it. So I'm happy to do it for sure. Yes, thank you very much, Sage, for posting the link. I'm working on a way to ship to the U.S., so next year, I'm going to say yes, I will be able to ship to the U.S., but it's likely going to be one of those things where you buy something and you might have to wait like a month or 6 weeks because I'm going to have to do an import, and I'll probably have to import everything together. So anyway, there'll be more details on that. Starbucks does make coffee. They do make sugar milk too, and it's pretty good, but I drink coffee black. So, but their coffee, I don't know what they put in it. It is better quality than Tim Hortons, but Tim Hortons is Canadian. It's actually not even owned by Canadians anymore. Tim Hortons is owned by Burger King. So whatever. But I literally live in a city where I think there's 13 Tim Hortons in the city. Like literally you can't drive anywhere without passing one. So Tim Hortons is the greatest. Adam, I have a het snow. You're looking for snow. Let's make it happen. Do you live in... Yeah, let's figure out a way to do the import, because I'm pretty sure you don't live in Canada. So we'll ship animals to Europe. I don't know how to ship animals to Europe, but I'll try. Put the whole microphone in your mouth. That's fun. That's my sister who shows up to my parents' house, and then instead of spending time with her own parents, she sits down and watches me on the internet. Go say hi to your mother. How much should you feed your baby Crested Gecko? Don't get into this like how much you should feed thing. Like literally just make up. They're not going to eat themselves to death. Make up a little deli cup. I did a video on this, how to make the food. Make up a little deli cup of food. Feed it to them. Don't like get into this. Should I feed 3 mealworms or 4 mealworms? Like don't worry about that. Just feed away. Unless they're getting fat. Like this is a terrible way to answer it. Maybe I should do a whole video about this. Jews. The sugar milk thing was a joke on their products. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I know. And I was speaking in hyperbole with you. They don't actually sell sugar milk. But yeah, I get what you're saying. We're on the same page there. Do you get a scorpion? No, I would not get a scorpion. I don't really like things with that many legs. If you have more than 4 legs, I want nothing to do with you. Still really excited that you got a Burm. Man, me too. I am so excited that I got a Burmese Python. I couldn't be happier. Yeah. Mom says she loves me more than you because I can grow hair. Adam, I'm close to Syracuse. You're like 6 hours away from me. It is true. Syracuse is like 5 or 6 hours away. Man, I love this mug. I wish I could get it in focus. I bet you I can. Wish my arms were longer. So anyway, I have a P.O. box, and in the link in the description below, you can send me stuff, even if it's just like a card. And I'm not saying that you should like spend your own money and send me stuff, but if you ever wanted to, like art or like cool mugs, or I wish I had longer arms and like a T-Rex, you can. There's a link in the description below, and thank you very much, Diamond, on behalf of one of the Patreon supporters, actually. I don't know if I can actually say who it was that did it. Anyway, why am I ripping? Did it freeze? What happened? Flex tape can't fix that. What are the best substrates for Indonesian blue-tongue skink? Coconut byproducts, basically. Show the berm. I will. I'm going to bring out round 2. Diamond's downstairs, so I can't show off Diamond right now. Here where I live, amphibians only. Yeah, so I like doing amphibian videos, but people don't watch them for whatever reason. I got roasted. What happened? I missed it. Was it Ash again? Giveaway launches at 50K. That's right. So if you want to write in the description below what you want to see, like as the giveaway, like do you want me to give away shirts, masks, what do you want to see? And I'll give away whatever it is that you want, because the entire point of giving something away is that you want it and enter a contest for it. As I readjust here. You should do a video on how to tame down aggressive snakes. I have. Yeah, my sister helped me with that one, actually. The one who keeps roasting me. How to handle defensive snakes. It's video 106. I posted it last year in either the end of January, beginning of February. You You didn't even realize I was bald. How long do you watch the channel? Like, look how shiny my head is. I shaved it just for you guys. You might have done a video that I haven't seen. Favorite ball python morphs. I actually did my top 5 favorite ball python morphs. Canadian Mr. Clean. That's right. I kind of do look like Mr. Clean a bit. Like if you went through a really rough divorce, that's what it sounds like. That's what I roast yourself if no one else is going to. You should give away hoodies. I will. Hoodies are expensive to give away, but at the end of the day, it's $50K, so you only get to do that once. Reptile footprints for the giveaway. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that. Maybe I should do that. I should get like organic type paint and then let them walk on a thing and then give it away. And maybe I could sell some afterwards if you want to buy some. We'll do it for like super cheap because like it costs me nothing to do. And how do you keep your ball python's humidity up? In the ball python care guide, which is video number 89, you basically just missed it and used the right substrate. You should be a python for Halloween, but instead of a ball python, you're a bald python. I think most pythons are bald. But that's good. Perfect. Next time I have a show, you should come up and do 5 of my minutes. You kind of sound like Coyote Peterson. Do I really? I don't think so. Snake Discovery made a video on molding reptile feet. Oh, did she? I haven't watched it. I watch her channel a lot, but I'll have to watch that one for sure. How does a snake make a footprint? Good point. That's a good point, actually. Never thought about that. You should do a video on the most unique adaptations for reptiles. That one's so good. Reptile adaptations. That one's so good I had to write it down. I like that one. Just wear a pie shirt. What? Would you keep any mammal instead of your favorite? Yeah, I keep 2 mammals right now. I've got a pet bear and a pet fox. I showed them in the last one. So Sage knows, right? Elizabeth and Cookie, I have a pet bear and a pet fox. So sometimes they make appearances. I can bring them in later if you want, but they're pretty cool. Yeah, your voice is pretty similar to Coyote Peterson. I've never heard that before. I hear that I look like Vsauce all the time, but I've never heard that I sound like Coyote Peterson. So that's cool, I guess. He's popular and stuff. Piebald. Oh, I got it. Slither print. I could do that. I would just have to find like a paint that would be safe to do because as cool as that is, like I don't want to risk the safety of an animal to make like some paint thing, right? Pie shirt, piebald. Yeah. I got your reference, Adam. You should do a video on the type of ball python. What? Michael Connolly, coming through with another $2, my friend. Your fave ball python morph, you're on the spot. Piebalds are my favorite. Xanthic piebald paradox. That is my favorite. It's like a several gene animal, but I think piebalds are amazing. The paradoxing is cool, and those are my favorite by far. Yeah, I have a bear and a fox. They're cool. They actually live in the house too. It's very cool. It's like a Borat movie in here. Oh heck, do you sound like? I sound like Vsauce? I've never heard that. I always hear that I look like Vsauce, who I didn't even know existed until I started this channel. But an African lion. I actually know someone who has a lion cub. Not a good idea, and I don't condone it, but it's a thing. Different types. See, the chat goes, you should have the crawl across the paint. Well, that's what I'm thinking is put them in paint, like a leopard gecko or something, and then have them like walk over like some sort of substrate, like a piece of paper or like a canvas or something. And then I can put them up on the website for sale and give some away. Yeah. Do a blue whale care guide. Okay. That'd be interesting. I could do that for April Fools. What day? April Fools is on a Thursday this year, by the way, so keep an eye out for that video. It'll be a good one. Did you reveal new pet? Yes, I revealed both new pets, but they're both going to make another appearance. I'm going to bring them both out again. How's your bird doing? He's a jerk. My bird, he's a jerk. He bites. And it's my girlfriend's bird. I thought I was crazy, but he's in the other room. I'm surprised you can't hear him. I can hear him. Zazu, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? That's all he says. Did your bear ever try to eat your fox? No, my bear humps my fox a lot though. I don't know. It's like weird. They hump each other. It's not PG-13. Show us Thunder. I missed her. Thunder's going to come back out. We're going to just... he has a Burmese Python and cherry head tortoise. It is true. I'm going to bring them both out again. Similar dog art. Painting is a real thing. A woman does the paint thing with her leopard gecko and sells for a lot of money. Well, I'm going to do it and sell it for not a lot of money because it doesn't cost me a lot of money to do. I was going to get Patreon, but then realized it's monthly pay. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you could just donate. That's another thing too. There's a donate button on the website, and you can buy merch, and you can donate literally right here. There's literally a donate button right there. So yeah, if you're not down to do, a $1 per month pledge, $12 a year, I get it. Not everyone likes to do that. No, but yeah, you can just donate here. That's too. Or just watch the videos and hit like and the thumbs up and subscribe and share to your friends. That's a good way to donate too. It's just donating your time. I like that. Bear. It's true. They hump each other. It's like the funniest thing. I'll bring the fox and the bear out. Should I do that first before I bring out the reptiles again or after? Gecko-friendly paint is a thing. Yeah, there's definitely like a vegetable-based paint. I've seen it before. Show us the bear and the fox. I will. What is the smallest, cheapest, least effort, no bugs, small cage? That's a lot of things. What snake is your dream snake? Burmese Python, and I have one, so I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, Professor Herb pays me $1 every month. Thanks, buddy. I give it right back to you, though, so it's kind of like washes out. Yeah, Patreon is not for everybody, but if it wasn't for Patreon, it'd be impossible for him to do the giveaways. Exactly. So that's the thing, right? Is like doing this channel costs money. So when you give money to the channel, stuff just gets better. And but yeah, it's not free to do this, so I appreciate it. Corn snake, 40 or 75 gallon is or the equivalent of, or bigger is always better, but for sure 40 is like a little bit small in my opinion, but a lot of people do that. Bear and fox, bear and fox, bear and fox. Okay, I'll get the fox here, one sec. So let me make sure that. Oh, hi tortoise. All right, I'm gonna go like over here for 1 second. Hold on, I'm gonna get the fox. Come here. Come here, fox. Come here, Flu. Come here. Come here. Yes, okay. I guess it's gonna be a bear first. Come here. Oh, go on. Ooh, are you okay? So this is my bear. This bear is a very nice bear. It humps the fox. I can't hear myself anymore because I don't have headphones on. But anyway, this is the bear, and this is a the Latin name for this bear is Australius shepherdizis or something. So anyway, it's a beautiful bear. This is a female bear. Don't sniff the microphone. Very dangerous, of course. Very dangerous bear. And Amber, thank you very much for the $2, my friend. I'm gonna put the bear outside of this room and then get a fox. Very big yawn. She's very sleepy. So anyway, next is the it's not a grizzly. It's Australius shepherdizis. So anyway, the fox is right below here. So I'm gonna get the bear away, and then we'll get a fox. And I gotta get the tortoise off the floor so she doesn't try to eat the tortoise. Here, one sec. All right, Fluke, come here. Come here. Come here. There we go. All right. Gotta put the headphones on. All right, and this is the fox. And this fox I've actually had for almost 10 years. This is the fox turns 10 in February. He's a very nice fox, and the specific species of fox is Pomeranian chihuahuas, and it's a very rare species of fox, but he's a very good boy. He gets humped a lot by the bear, but he gives the humping back to the bear, so it's pretty even. But this is Flutie, is the light too bright for you, sir? Anyway, his specialty is napping and protecting the house as well. So I am serious. This is a real fox. So it's very dangerous. I got to keep them in the house all the time because if I let them out, it's a danger to society. So I've got to be very careful, which is why I've got like double locks on the doors and things like that. And I keep them away from the reptile room, obviously, because foxes and bears can be very dangerous for types of snakes and lizards. So in the Bahamas, you call those doggos. Yeah, but they're not doggos. This is a fantastic fox. This is the friendly fox, and that's the beautiful bear. But this is a boy fox, and the other one's a girl bear. So. Yeah, Flutie. You spelled it wrong, but that is his name. It's Flutie. Yeah. Anyway, he's a good boy. He can barely keep his eyes open, and he's only got 2 teeth. So we had to take away his teeth, not because he had like a dental problem, but just because he was so dangerous. We had to make sure that it was like a liability thing. Insurance wouldn't cover us, so we had to take all of his teeth out except for 2 of them. Not because he's old and was losing them, but because it was just very dangerous for him to have them. So to protect society, he only has 2 teeth now. Anyway, anything else you would like me to? What is a deer? Anything else you would like me to answer here? We've been doing this for 50 minutes. We'll go for like another 10 minutes or so. What do you think? Or until you guys don't want to do it anymore. I have like literally nothing to do later except for finish this video and post it on Patreon. You get to watch Monday's video on Patreon tonight if you want to be a Patreon member. But anyway, that's pretty long bear fox hair to have in your cup of joe. Yeah, so it's always this fox's fur that is always in my mouth and beverages and on my pillow. He sleeps on the pillow too, like a human. So anyway, I love my fox and bear. Do you want to go back down? Do you want to go hump the bear? Here, you can go. 1 sec. Bye, Fox. Anyway, he's probably going to go protect the house now. Definitely not go sleep on the bed. And do you got like Marvel movies? Honestly, not really. My girlfriend's like a big Marvel fan, and I've seen some of them. Like some of them are really good. Like I like the Captain Americas, but all the other ones are like too spacey for me. Like I watched that one. What's the one with the Captain Marvel? The one with the, I forget her name, but like the female superhero, like she was the, anyway, I thought it was like a cool premise, but it's just like too spacey for me. I don't like space stuff. I've never watched Star Wars, Star Trek, any of that stuff. Halloween is a thing. Yeah, like Halloween's the same thing here as it is in the US. Amy B, $15. Man, thank you so much. The content will keep going. For sure, but thank you very much for supporting the channel like that. That's a big help, and 10% of that goes to charity as well. Captain Marvel. Yeah, it was cool. She was a great actress, 100%, like amazing performance, just not my type of movie, that's all. Have you ever considered moving out of Canada, and where would you go? I would move to around Austin, Texas, and I would move tomorrow if I could. I desperately would love to live in a warmer climate that has all the freedoms you can imagine and no state tax. So Texas is where I would go. It's just very difficult to immigrate from Canada to the US. So yeah, that's it. I'm ignoring my college football team for your video. So you kind of a big content creator for me. Well, hey, Michael, thank you very much. Who's your college team? Yeah, who's your college team? I'm interested to know. I'm a BC guy. I very much like Boston College just because, well, so that fox's name was Flutie because my favorite football player of all time is Doug Flutie. He went to Boston College. Therefore, Boston College is my team. What cages brand do you use? I use Cages, custom enclosures. And there's a link in the description below. Best Cages, code WWR at checkout for free door handles. Can I promote my Leopard Gecko channel? If you want to pay another $5, you can. Sure. Why not? Anyway, thank you very much, Geeky Gecko Creations. I really appreciate it. And 10% of your money goes to charity. Texas Longhorns, man, that's so funny. So back in the day, for whatever reason, there was like a clearance at, I think it was like Old Navy or something. I don't know if you have Old Navy in the States. It's like a clothing brand here. And there was a Texas Longhorns like sweater and pants. So I got like a bunch of Texas Longhorn stuff. And I did like Texas when, what's his name? He wore number 10. He got drafted by Tennessee. Anyway, when he was playing there, Vince Young, when he was playing there, I watched a lot of Texas Longhorn football. But anyway, Mizzy K with the $20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Man, that is like so unbelievably generous. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And 10% of your money goes to charity as always. You're awesome. Mizzy K. Ms. K. Sorry, Ms. K. Thanks for the money. I'm just going to mispronounce your name now. Ms. K, you're awesome. Very much appreciate that. Yeah. I like your content too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, Mississippi State. Sorry to hear that. But I'm a BC fan, so who am I to talk? And if it's what size cages enclosures are you going to use for your cherry head tort? I'm not going to use a cages enclosure because the cherry heads, like, I don't think you don't really want glass for tortoises because they're going to try to get out of it. It'll stress them out. So I'm going to use everything else. I'm going to use cages, but for these guys, I'm using a stock tank, a metal-sided stock tank. So which I actually have. Patreon, I posted a picture there, but I'll post it on Instagram now that like it's not a secret anymore. Yeah. So you inspired me to get my Crested Gecko Moki. That's cool. Hey, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I can't believe you guys are just like donating money. You guys are freaking awesome. And all that, literally, none of that money goes in my pocket. It all goes in like the bellies of these reptiles. You can probably hear the bird now. The door's open. Do better dragons like cocoa fiber for substrate? You can mix dry coconut fiber in with something else like sand or something like that. Play sand, the right type of sand. Do your research. Don't use builder sand. That will impact them. The giveaway is going to happen at 50,000. We're going to give away some shirts, some masks. There's a link in the description below if you want to buy any of these things. The masks are actually awesome. I got the mask and the neck gaiter because I do comedy like 3 or 4 nights a week. So we have to wear masks when we're not on stage. And the neck gaiter is like really handy because it's always around your neck, and then you can just pull it up. And then when you like want to take a drink, you can pull it down and pull it back up. It's really handy. And yeah, the masks are cool too. I have a mask in my truck, so I always have it when I need it. I'm a Patriots fan. NFL team is the question, which is why it's been a really rough year. And it's going to be in tomorrow. Edelman's out and they play the Bills, and I live in a Buffalo Bills territory because Buffalo is like 45 minutes away. So everyone here is a Bills fan. Man, it's going to be rough. Tomorrow's going to be a rough one. I am a Patriots fan. You will get to it. Caleb, what did Caleb say? You inspired me to become a herpetologist. I don't know what you're asking. Yeah, I'm a comedian. So if you Google my name, you'll find some comedy, and it's not family friendly. Any fellow Browns fans? Man, rough life. Maybe not this year. You're doing all right this year. What is your favorite snake? My favorite snake is, I don't know, probably hognose snakes. I just think they're so unique. So in my opinion, that's my favorite snake. I appreciate the video. I look forward to your channel for info. Well, hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. I thought I said Ray Lewis there for a second. Say it's Ryan Lewis. I want to hear about rough. Y'all got 6 rings. Yeah, I know. It's true. I don't think we're gonna make the playoffs this year. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. Personally, I think we should bench Cam Newton, but hey, it is what it is. How about your NFL team? I just answered that. Patriots fan. Since I was a kid, by the way, my first jersey was a Bledsoe jersey, not a Brady jersey. I was indoctrinated to be a Boston sports fan by my father before we had any sort of like dynasty at all. I can't wait for 1 million subscribers. Me too. You'll be waiting a while. I think it's probably like 4 years away if we continue doing what we're doing. Yeah. The best is the Saints. Well, funny story. So Drew Brees is their quarterback, and when I was a kid, I hated Drew Brees because he took Doug Flutie's job. Obviously, he turned into be one of the best quarterbacks of all time. So, but yeah, anyway, funny. What should I Google Adam Adam Wickens is my name. I don't perform under Wickens Wicked Reptiles. I started doing comedy long before I started doing this. Although I requires an educational facility, would you ever consider venomous snakes? If I had people who were trained at a facility, yes. But for me personally, no. Robert's Reptiles, $10. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it. 10% of that goes to charity. I say that every time, but ever consider getting any other Australia species in the future? Yes. Frill dragons. I know you can really only get Indonesian ones, but they are an Australian reptile technically. Yeah. I love them. Anyway, so Robert, thank you very much, sir. But yeah, probably a frilled dragon eventually. That's one of like the ones high on my list. I don't talk about them a lot, but frilled dragons are amazing. Comedy is not family friendly. Yeah, it's not. You can look it up, but it's not family friendly. What do you think about Zen habitats? I've never tried them, so I can't tell you for sure. And I know Go Herping just made a video about them, but they reached out to me too. But I'm already affiliated with Cages. I'm very loyal to them, and I think Cages makes the best product. But so I have no opinion on Zen either way. I don't know. I've never had one, so I can't tell you. I don't care about politics. Are we getting into politics? We shouldn't do that. The end of the world's on Tuesday. Can't you guys wait? Thanks to you, Mr. Wicken, for you. I'll be grading Indonesian blue tongue skink for my reptile. Do you guys like how I can't read out loud? Do you guys like that? That's cool. Favorite soccer team? I don't really have one. Soccer's not a big thing here. I've never really watched. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting my first reptile for my 13th birthday. That's cool. I wish I got a reptile for my 13th birthday. I didn't. I got my first reptile I got when I was like 18, I think. In what way is comedy not family friendly? Every way that you're thinking right now. That's how. It's not family friendly. This channel is family friendly. Comedy is not. Is what comedy is not family friendly? It's fun to watch. Have you ever kept fox snakes? No, I only keep regular foxes. But a fox snake would be cool, for sure. It's just that they're not really common here. Like, I see them out all the time. Like, if I go herping, if I like even take a walk in the woods, they're always around. But I've never had one. No. Bruins fan. So, actually excited for this. My birthday's in 6 days. Happy birthday, Cold Reptiles. Got a fish. As long as Adam's not a Habs fan, I am definitely not I'm a Bruins fan, so I have to hate the Habs and the Leafs. Although everyone here is a Leafs fan. The amount of Leaf stuff around here. So anyway, just to like for sports, Boston sports, that's like those are my teams. I was indoctrinated as a child. I'm a Boston sports fan. Sorry, I know that sucks to suck everybody else. Although the Lakers had the greatest team ever, and I don't hate any teams except for the Habs. Yeah. Get a tortoise, show us the tortoise. Yeah, I'll show you the tortoise one more time. There's a fox sleeping on the floor right here. Here, 1 second. It's not coffee, but I think it is every time. Okay, I'll show you the tortoise one more time. Here, 1 second. It's right here on the floor. It's got a slippery floor. So if you missed it, this is my cherry head tortoise, who doesn't have a name yet. But here, what if I like... Do you want to say anything to your fans? Well said. I couldn't have said it better myself. Anyway, that's the tortoise. And they don't really have names yet. Like they do, I don't know. I haven't decided for sure. I've had like 6 names I wanted to name them. There's this one and then there's another one, which is a little bit smaller. As I put it on top of the laptop. So in case you're wondering where my priorities lie. Do you agree with big pet chain stores? No, I don't. I don't shop at PetSmart. I don't shop at Petco. Toto and Tizzy. No. Yeah, he is pretty big. That's pretty much as big as they're going to get. I'm not going to name it Darth Maul just because I've never watched Star Wars. So, although I did dress up as a Harry Potter character on Thursday for a Halloween show, and I've never seen Harry Potter. So, I guess I could do that. That's a female tortoise. You should name him Wally. That's a good name. I'll bring the Burm out in a second as well. You're a Minnesota fan. Do you think the Toronto Reptile Expo will be canceled? Yes, I do. I don't think they're going to be happening for a while. So if you're not aware, here in Canada, we're taking coronavirus seriously, and we don't want people to get sick, which is like different than everywhere else where there is like expos still. So nothing is really... Yeah, there's going to be no gatherings like that because right now bylaw is what, 50? Actually, in Toronto, it's 25 people inside, right? So you couldn't even have all the exhibitors in there, never mind people like to go to the show. So in Toronto right now, you can have, I think it's 25 people, or is it 10? Did it go back down to 10? Anyway, 25 people inside at one time. So no, it'll definitely be canceled for sure. Can we give your comedy name? My name is Adam Wickens. That's where you'll find my comedy. You should name your tortoise Herb. That's actually a really good tortoise name. I like that. That's good. That's good. Does anyone know what a brown house snake is here? Yes. California canceled our expo. Yeah, I mean, and to be honest with you, like, yeah, I get that it's like 100% rate of living or whatever, but it's still like, yeah, it's probably not something fun to have. So I get it. I understand why people are canceling stuff. It's probably a smart thing to do. My name is Adam Wickens. Pickles. Oh, yeah. I do have pickles. Maybe we'll, like, eat a pickle at the end. Yeah. Herbie. Good wish. Safe place like Canada. Yeah, it's pretty safe here, I guess. The echo just increased. How about now? Is that better? Name it towards Adam. Is it echoing worse than it was before? Oh. How's that? Is that better now? I feel like something's wrong with this cord, maybe. If it's really that bad, we're just going to end it. So, in the tortoise... Is the echo any better now? Yeah, we'll do pickles at the very end. If you guys don't know, pickles are the best food that has ever been created. It went down? Okay, perfect. All right, good. Yeah, I think it's this cord. I'll just have to replace it for next time. What about one pickle and the other one relish? I don't really like relish because relish is made with sweet pickles, and dill pickles are what's up. You should get Exoterra for my leopard gecko using normal tag. Yeah, you should get a cages enclosure. Do you have another account that is sub to Brian Marchuk? Maybe. Like if you're looking at the Adam Wickens account, then yeah, that's like that is me, and you can watch. I do like some drone videos on there and some comedy videos and stuff. But yeah, I'm probably sub to Brian. I do like his channel is good. Anyway, I have a fat leopard gecko, so I put him in a diet, and no, and it's just getting worse. Well, you're doing something wrong then. Pandemic taken serious, and KKK. No, in Canada, cops don't kill regular citizens. They only are just terrible people to Indigenous folks. That's a different thing. I shouldn't even mention that. They're trying to kidnap our governor. Sounds like a plot of a movie. Yeah, I'll bring up Thunder one more time here. I'll just like the thing is with snakes is like have clean hands because sometimes they think that you're food. So please shout me out. I don't know. Send money so I can give it to charity, and then I'll show you. How about that? Here, 1 second. So the hook just dropped, and it got stuck on the cords. So hopefully it didn't cause any issues here. All right, here's the berm. Who's holding on to the paper towel. So anyway, this is oh my goodness, Thunder the Burmese Python, who is like super duper strong, like unbelievably strong. So I'll put her back because she's on a heat pad right now, and it's like really cold in this room. And also there's a fox in here, and I don't want the fox to see her. And anyway, that's the berm. You're gonna see a lot more of her on the channel. I'm gonna start doing like videos on Burmese Python's bigger stuff. And if you've noticed, like the last little while, I've actually got more snakes that are bigger, like bigger snakes. I can actually put her up here because I don't know. I fear she might get knocked over by the fox there. Anyway, what do you agree about? Good name. Yeah, I actually didn't name her at all. The name came from the person who I got her from. So, yeah, I think it's a she. So she's going to get pretty big. Yeah, so if you have any suggestions for what to do. So anyway, let's wrap this up, right? Because like we're getting pretty close. And also, if you guys want to watch, Anderson Silva's going to fight for the last time tonight. I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to watch that, and that's in like 2 hours. And I got to finish this video and put it on Patreon. If you want to become a Patreon supporter, link in the description below. The video for Monday is going to go up. It is an albino berm. The video is going to go up tonight. So if you want to watch Monday's video early, you can watch it tonight. Giveaway. So the giveaway, we're going to do a giveaway at 50,000 subscribers, which should be, how about this? If we get to 50,000 subscribers before Friday, by Friday, I'll give away 5 hoodies. How about that? Instead of just a couple. So anyway, I said it here. And big reveal, we already did that. Peel box in the description below. Thanks again for the awesome cup. I really appreciate that I keep thinking is coffee, but it's actually just Diet Pepsi. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. And yeah, if you want to watch, oh, you're a patron, so yeah, you can watch early. I'm hearing Weird Echo thing again. Okay, well, we're going to end it. So, and the P.O. Box, the new affiliate link, Grubterra. Yeah, well, what if I fix the echo? Man, this is like brutal. And did that work? Anyway, Grubterra is the new affiliate. Thank you very much, Grubterra, for working with us. If you want, like, man, honestly, to ship feeders to your house for such an affordable price, link in the description below, Grubterra Black Soldier Fly Larva, if you want, and use code WWR for 10% discount. Reptile, that's a video idea I wrote down. And that's it. That's it. Does anyone want to ask a question before we sign off here? Still voting for Torquil. I'll have to look into it. I don't even know what that is because I'm like a Gen 1er, as you said. We do need a pickle before you go. Okay, good point. 1 second. I keep forgetting. Like, I look so, like, and you're going to see them more here. Maybe we'll like sanitize the hands one more time because I just held a bunch of animals. Where's the sanitizer? What is the animal? Well, do you have a dubia colony? No, dubias are illegal in Canada. So no dubias, and you'll never see dubias on this channel, more than likely. I'm still waiting for the pickle. Well, we're doing the pickle. I'm just like sanitizing the hands because I don't have a fork. I'm just going to stick my whole hand in the jar like a toddler would who gets yelled at by their mother for doing so. Is Pikachu your favorite snake? I do love Pikachu. He's awesome. The fox has gone away. Oh, this is a small one. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Cheers. Here's a pickle. P.O. box below if you want to send me like pickles from your area that I can't get here, or just stuff. We're doing a really cool. Oh, I forgot to mention this. We're doing an unboxing of a brand new reptile next week, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we go here? No? Okay. My colony is gold. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Adam Wickens, if you want to look up what that is. And that's it. Oh, I'm just going to do, maybe we'll do like a little voice chat on Discord right now. Link in the description below if you want to go on Discord. And if one of you admins wants to set up a voice chat, I'll jump in there. But otherwise, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Links in the description below. And peace out.